Hello and welcome to our channel. Today we're going to talk about a recent development in the Indian economy. The record-breaking export figures announced by the Minister of Commerce and Industry, Piyush Goyal. According to him, India's overall exports have crossed an all-time high of $750 billion. That's a significant milestone for the country and a cause for celebration. But what does it mean for India's economic growth, trade policies, and global standing? Let's find out. First of all, let's put this number into context. India's exports have been steadily increasing over the years, despite occasional setbacks such as the pandemic and the global trade tensions. In fact, in the fiscal year 2022, which ended on March 31, 2023, India's merchandise exports grew by 30.6% to reach $441.4 billion, while the services exports increased by 9.6% to reach $309.6 billion. That's a combined total of $751 billion, which is not only an all-time high but also a remarkable achievement in a challenging global environment. So, how did India manage to achieve this feat? One reason is the diversification of its export basket. In the past, India's exports were heavily dependent on a few sectors such as textiles, gems and jewelry, and pharmaceuticals. However, in recent years, India has been expanding its export portfolio to include high-value and high-tech products such as engineering goods, electronics, chemicals, and software services. This has helped India to tap into new markets and reduce its dependence on traditional buyers such as the US and the EU. Another reason is the government's policy support for exporters. The Ministry of Commerce and Industry has launched several initiatives to enhance the competitiveness of Indian exporters, such as the Export Credit Guarantee Corporation, the Trade Infrastructure for Export Scheme, and the National Trade Facilitation Action Plan. These measures have improved the ease of doing business for exporters, reduced their transaction costs, and provided them with better market access. Furthermore, the global demand for Indian goods and services has been growing, particularly in the emerging markets of Asia, Africa, and Latin America. This has enabled India to diversify its export destinations and reduce its reliance on the advanced economies. For example, India's exports to China have more than doubled in the last 5 years, and its exports to Africa and Latin America have grown by 33% and 27%, respectively, in the last fiscal year. So, what are the implications of India's record-high exports for its economy and trade policies? On the one hand, it's a positive sign that India is becoming more integrated into the global economy and is leveraging its comparative advantages in various sectors. This can create jobs, increase incomes, and stimulate innovation and productivity. On the other hand, it also highlights the challenges and opportunities that India faces in its trade relations with other countries. For instance, India still faces some barriers to entry in the developed markets, such as high tariffs, non-tariff barriers, and intellectual property rights issues. These hurdles limit India's export potential in sectors such as agriculture, textiles, and steel. Therefore, India needs to negotiate better trade deals with its partners, engage in regional and multilateral forums, and improve its regulatory environment to attract more foreign investment and technology. Moreover, India needs to balance its trade objectives with its environmental and social goals. For example, India's exports of coal and petroleum products have been criticized for their contribution to climate change and air pollution. Therefore, India needs to promote sustainable and green exports, such as renewable energy, electric vehicles, and organic farming, which can not only generate economic benefits but also address global challenges. In conclusion, India's record-high exports are a significant achievement that reflects the country's resilience, innovation, and policy support. It's a testament to the hard work and entrepreneurship of millions of Indian exporters, who have overcome various obstacles to reach new markets and customers. It's also a validation of India's potential as a global economic player, whose contributions to trade and investment cannot be ignored. However, this milestone also reminds us of the unfinished agenda of India's trade policies and economic reforms. India still faces many challenges in terms of competitiveness, infrastructure, logistics, and regulatory barriers. It also needs to address the social and environmental implications of its exports, especially in the context of sustainable development and climate action. Therefore, India needs to continue its efforts to promote exports, attract foreign investment, and enhance its trade diplomacy, while also addressing the domestic constraints and global responsibilities. We hope you found this video informative and engaging. If you have any comments, suggestions, or questions, please feel free to share them in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.